Hello, and welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today we are going to be at the shop again, probably putting the CRX on the dyno with no straps. Just kidding. I know there was a lot of concern in the last video with me running the car with no straps. People thought I ran it with no straps, but I was using straps the whole time. Like every time the car was on the dyno, it had straps on it. It's just the straps are yellow and they blend in with the damn dyno, so you can't really see them. But it was strapped down. Obviously, if you guys watched the video, you saw that it was strapped, but some people comment before they see the video and then, you know, take stuff out of proportion. But anyways, so CRX is still on the dyno. I'm probably going to end up pulling this thing off, and we're going to end up putting a water pressure gauge in line with the feed line of the dyno, because I want to verify how much pressure it has. And we're going to play around and see if we can maybe lower the pressure to the dyno and maybe lessen the load of the dyno as well. So we're just going to do some more playing around today. We did get a bunch of copper fittings and a bunch of copper piping, so we can fix the crapper and get the sink and everything working in the bathroom and be able to have a working bathroom. So I did get this 3/4 inch piece of copper pipe right here. We got some solder, I got some flux paste, and this is the old fitting that was on the you know, off of the pump in the back room over there. This was the fitting that was on there, so I had to get a couple fittings that kind of manipulated this thing. Well, anyways, we got you know, we made a U here with 2 90s. We had to get one of these fittings right here, which Michael has, which just threads in. So he's just gonna kind of goop it up and then thread it into the pump over there. So that's gonna be something like this, just like how that was, just new fittings. And put this pipe into here, like so, and then another pipe off of there to connect to the rest of the piping. You're doing it wrong, Michael.
Am I? We'll find out if it leaks.
Man, look at all right here.
Oh shit, Ron, look at that! There's your camera, it's already recording.
Hi!
You can do your handiwork.
Yeah, Hunter Tune, we fix your pipes and blow your car up.
You didn't forget something though. What? Was it blowtorch and solder?
Yeah, I know, I gotta flux it first. I gotta flux with it. I gotta flux with it.
Test fit, man. Test fit.
Yeah, this is just a test fit. Look at that, we got some pipes. We are not experts at this by any means. But we vape tested it, and it doesn't leak any vape. So hopefully she'll be good. Nothing. What are we doing?
We're gonna pull my car on the dyno.
That'll be $500, sir. Give me the money. Give me all the money. So anyways, guys, we did get the water working. No leaks. As you've seen in the last clip, we kind of just put some flux on the pipes and heated them up and dabbed some solder in there. Right, Michael? We dabbed some solder in.
I'm gonna take a piss quick.
Oh, you're gonna what? You gotta take a shit?
Taking a piss quick, alright?
Hey, I brought some toilet paper out here just in case. Look at that! We'll not talk about that.
Give it a sec. Wait, I think I used all the water.
Is the water even on right now?
I think the water's on.
Oh. Whatever. Believe us that the water works. This is our tire storage, actually. I don't know if I showed you guys, but we got some weld wheels over here. We got some VMS wheels over here. And, you know, just like some skinnies, slicks, regular street tires.
Michael Burloff tires.
Yeah, we got a bunch of... The bathroom is the tire storage for the moment, until we figure some more stuff out here. But we ended up pulling the Mustang in and out again. The Mustang's back in here again. I actually gave my buddy Jake a ride in the Mustang yesterday. I should have filmed some of it, but didn't. And I went to Lowe's, and I picked up this fan right here, and this thing is a beast. Honestly, this fan right here, I'm gonna just try to cool off the CRX while it's on the dyno. It was super cheap, it was 40 bucks. I want to get like a fan for the dyno so I can blow the air at the car, obviously, and so the cars don't overheat on the dyno. But I'm gonna try that one out. Then we got a little box fan over there just to try. for the time being. Obviously like a big turbo fan or, you know, carpet drying fan or whatever like all the other guys use that direct the air right at the front bumper or whatever. Something like that would be nice, or like a big industrial fan would be really nice too, but I'm trying to budget my money properly so you know, we can keep doing this stuff and I can try to get the dyno software stuff before, you know what I mean? Like I want to be able to have the money to be able to get the updated dyno software. And I was talking to the guy from Your Dyno last night, and he seems really cool. He's from Norway, I believe, and the company's based out of Norway, and he was talking me through a bunch of stuff last night and telling me what I need to do to get everything working, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the Your Dyno software. But in the meantime, we actually did mount the we actually took the dyno and we moved it over to the right a little bit more because we had the dyno off to the left, and when I pulled the car in, I had to like pull the car in to the left and then, you know, back it up and try to straighten it out. Now when I pull the car in, I should just be able to pull it straight in through the bay door here and pull it straight onto the dyno, so that's a plus. So we scooted it closer to the wall and we kind of consolidated. Sorry all the wind, holy shit. Let me unplug that thing. So we scooted the dyno over closer to the wall so I can run all the wiring and stuff and the air lines and the water lines a little bit more neatly. I mean, this is a lot neater than it was instead of this shit laying on the ground. Michael actually mounted this on the wall, what a nice guy. And we actually ran the air line to a filter and we fixed our compressor line. So Michael also mounted the air filter for the compressed air before it goes to the dyno. This is just like a water filter. He mounted this and then ran the line through the door here, and we have our air compressor sitting in here. So this is all freaking awesome. And we had to fix the air line coming out of the compressor because the compressor is just being a fucking pain in the ass. But it's all tidied up now. We refilled the drum because we spilt a bunch in the process of moving the dyno, and we, you know, obviously had to take the water lines off and stuff to move the dyno. I also hooked up a pressure gauge on the dyno. So this is going to be the water pressure. I just got a 45-degree 1/4-inch female to male brass fitting, and then I screwed in this water pressure gauge. So this will tell us how much water pressure the brake will have. And currently with this pump, we only have 32 PSI, which is right at the minimum requirement for the dyno. So I may have to upgrade the pump or put like some sort of restrictor on the return line possibly to up the pressure. So I think we're going to do some more testing on it today. I don't know yet, but I wanted to get the dyno kind of scooted over a little bit. Michael put the cover back on over here, and this cover broke obviously. I think I might make something out of tin or sheet metal to try to cover it instead of having this thing on here. I think that'd be a little bit better situation. And honestly, I kind of want to test the flywheel at high speed. I know it's probably not recommended because it says it's only good for 75 miles an hour, but honestly, if we can get the flywheel to work at 120, like, we wouldn't even need the water brake because that flywheel loads it perfectly like it would on a dyno jet. It's just not rated for anything higher than 75 miles an hour. And I don't know if it's the belts that is going to cause an issue, because maybe at high speed the belt can't, you know, it'll slip like a supercharger belt, you know what I mean?
Or the bearings.
Or if the bearings on the flywheel are going to give out. I don't know. And if that thing comes catapulting out of there, it probably wouldn't be a very cool scenario.
I mean, that's thick.
I mean, it seems very rigid, but I don't know. I mean, maybe we could make like a safety loop for it, like a big old fucking 1/4-inch plate to go over it, so if it does come catapulting out of there, it won't fucking kill us. You know what I mean? So that might be an idea. Just because, like, I don't know if the water brake stuff is gonna work or not. I'm gonna try to play with it some more and try to get it dialed in a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what we come up with. But you got your car running, huh? Well, walk us through what you did here. Oh, okay. He's gonna be fucking all cocky here and just go start it on us. That's E85 life. Sounds good. How much oil pressure you got?
98.
98 pounds oil pressure. That's pretty good. He said when it gets warm, it drops down to like what, 15 or 10 or something?
10 and 15. If I heat cycle it twice, I'll radiate it again, kick it on twice, it was down to like 15.
And that's with 530 weight in it?
Yeah.
And then what clearance do you have?
The mains are .0025 to .0028, and the rods are .0024 to .0026.
Okay, so you're like middle twos for clearance. What do you guys think he should run for oil? Like weight, viscosity? I think Michael would like to know.
Yeah, I'm thinking 1040.
With that clearance? I mean, it sucks because it's a dilemma between having, because a thin oil is nice for having everything flow properly through the motor. If you have a thicker oil, it's got more cushion, but it doesn't flow as good through to the bearings, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
And back down.
And back down. So if you have too thick of an oil, it'll all get shot up to the head, and then you might suck the pan. If you do suck the pan dry, you're not going to have the oil be able to flow down fast enough back to the crank.
Right.
I don't know. I think I have 530 or 1030 in my car right now, and I don't drop below 15-ish, 15, 20, and that's with fucking ground down bearings, bro.
Yeah, you don't know what they're at though either.
I have not a clue.
Here you ground down bearings with tight clearances.
Who fucking knows?
I would say these are loose.
Yeah, these are definitely
These are
loose.
pretty loose. These are for 8,800 RPMs, 10-second passes.
With a single cam.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Do we enlighten them why my car struggled all last year?
Oh, okay, okay. So we found a couple issues with Michael's car. He had the injectors. I don't know how long it's been like this, and there's a reason Brent from PFI always checks the injectors on Hondas before he touches them. And Michael's, I don't know if it was just this year. It could have been just now, or it could have been for the last fucking however long.
Yeah.
But the injectors were actually wired wrong. So we had like number 1 was here, number 4 was there, number 2 was here. You know what I mean? Like it was just kind of all over the place. So.
These 2 were switched and 1 and 4.
Yeah, so we looked up the colors and we actually hooked up the injectors properly because Michael's harness is like extended and stuff, so it's kind of hard to tell lengthwise what injector goes to what. My car is easy because the links are all kind of factory still, so it's easy to tell where.
Yeah, I had to go under the car and look at it where it splits off from the normal harness and peel the tape back.
Yep.
And then I said, oh, this is that one, and Hunter grabbed it and moved it.
Yep. So after we did that, the car actually started running different. Like it started running fucking higher idle. It started running smoother.
Which I already tuned out.
Oh, well, anyways, Michael fucking tuned it already because Michael tuned over here.
I was bored.
So he got everything done with the car. Did you bleed the cooling system?
Yep.
Okay. It's got oil in it. He fixed his damn dipstick so it doesn't fly out anymore.
I also drilled a hole in the Z6 pan so it goes all the way down, so I actually know how much oil.
Yeah, because this is a Y8 bottom end, but he's got a Z6 oil pan on it.
Steel.
Why do you have a steel pan?
Can't strip drain plugs.
Okay, well, that is cool. We've been out at the shop for the last few days, and well, it's daylight savings today, and it's like, I don't even know, 7:30, and I guess it is getting dark now. It is still kind of light outside, which is really cool because it's just getting. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that! It's fucking daylight. But yeah, it's actually been, the weather's been looking up here in Wisconsin finally. We've been stuck in, you know, below zero, snowing every day, just bullshit weather for the last fucking 4 months. And the extended forecast is looking amazing. We got like 30, 40, 55 degree day on Thursday, raining, but who gives a shit, 55 degrees. And yeah, we got some good weather coming our way, so hopefully the drag strip will dry up, the snow will be gone, and we'll be racing within a month.
Track opens in a month.
The track opens in a month, and we got like fucking 20 feet of snow on the ground, so it's got to melt, and we're going to have some flooding.
What is it, today, the 10th?
Today is the 10th. Alright guys, so we just pulled the car on the dyno, and I kind of wanted to demonstrate how we're going to do this when you unload the lift. So when Michael hits down on the lift control, the car will sit into the rollers. And now what I'll do is I'll just drive the car, like spin the tires a little bit, and you can see how the car will kind of center itself, and it'll know kind of its happy spot on the roller.
Moved over a little bit.
This way?
Yeah.
Alrighty guys, so we got the car back on the dyno again after we cleaned the shop up and all that, centered, and we strapped it down. So these are the straps that everybody hates. They can't see them because they're yellow and they blend in with the dyno, but we have the fan kind of hooked up right here. We're just going to blow the fan right at the car. Michael's going to set that up, so we're going to see if the car continues to overheat or not with the fan hooked up. So we did just strap to the front of the dyno here, and we went around like the factory traction bar thing on a EF. We just went around that and strapped to the D hooks on the dyno down here, and then put the wheel chocks back here. I'm thinking maybe in the next day or two I'm actually going to put some D hooks in the concrete back here, so we are able to strap the car from the rear as well, because then it'll be really stable and we won't have any issues. But this little thing doesn't make much power, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm just going to drive the car on the dyno for a while, play around with it, let you guys know what I figure out. If anything changes or whatever, I'll keep you posted. Alright guys, so we were just playing with the car on the dyno, and we've been running it for quite a while now. We definitely need to figure out an exhaust extraction setup here. We got a fan in the front and a fan in the back. And it clears out in here after like a minute or two, but while the car's running, it does get a little bit fumy. So we have to figure something out, because it's probably going to get really bad when we put a car on here with ethanol and fucking up pipe and stuff like that.
Up pipe.
Yeah. This
side pipe.
This thing at least directs the exhaust towards the door.
Yeah, I think when the
but,
Mustang's in here, I think we're blowing at the wall and bouncing back this way, not that way.
Yeah, so we got to definitely figure out something. I don't know what we're gonna do though for exhaust extraction. I have no idea.
We can get a tube.
You can get an exhaust tube, but I mean,
and then like
I feel like
Ryan's heater core blower, put that in a tube, hook it up to the exhaust.
I just don't want it to be a restriction for power, you know. But anyways, guys, I did want to show you one more time. I kind of got the load situation figured out on the car here, or on the dyno. I'm kind of getting better with playing with the load and being able to do power runs with it. Alrighty guys, so that's probably going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this little vlog, but I'm going to get going. I got a bloody nose, and I don't know if it's from the fumes or cold weather or fucking winter. I've been getting a lot of bloody noses lately. Not from sniffing cocaine either, I promise. Sometimes you got to get amped up, bro. I'm kidding. So yeah, Michael's car's running. We got the shop water working and a few other things. Got the car situated on the dyno. We got the dyno moved. A few other things, and tomorrow I'm probably going to try to throw my hatch on the dyno and see if I can get that thing loaded, because obviously it makes like quadruple the power of the CRX. So I'm just going to try it out, see if the brake will hold, and if it does, I'm going to order the Your Dyno system so we can start getting some horsepower numbers. And yeah, it's only looking up from here, guys. I'm actually really excited with the dyno. It's working really well. We're actually going to try to come out here and grease the couplings on it tomorrow. So it's got fill plugs on the roller shafts, for the bearings and this whatever else. You just got to fill those with grease. So I'm gonna grease those up tomorrow, and we got that stuff hung up on the wall. Oh, yeah, we got quite a bit done today. But yeah, time to head home, take care of the girlfriend. She's doing all right, but she's still in pain, so I gotta help her out as much as I can. So shop time is kind of limited for me lately. So trying to film as much as I can out here, and you guys seem to be enjoying it. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good night and a better tomorrow.